right, another story trending now. A lot of you talking about this one. Almost a year after they wed, Kim Kardashian, Kris Humphries, they're expected to meet in court today. I know you're thinking, come on, their marriage only lasted 72 days. Isn't this thing over yet? Well, lawyers for the famous reality star, Kim, and the NBA player, Kris, they're set to square off in court. Again, 72-day marriage. They tied the knot, the big wedding ceremony. Everybody made a bunch of money. It cost a bunch of money. Some say 10 million bucks. She filed for divorce again 72 days later. 1-year anniversary, if you want to call it that, upon us here. Let's go to family law attorney Randy Kessler. All right, so the first question. This thing only lasted 72 days. Why are we still talking about it? Why isn't this thing done with yet?
Because it's a microcosm of reality of all of our society. You know, a lot of people wanted to get out after 72 days, and a lot of people are probably saying, man, I wish I'd thought about it back then. In fact, you know, there are other stories in the news where people are doing the same thing. So. Okay,
so what we gathered here, he doesn't want to settle. And what are they settling over? Why don't they just go their separate ways? Didn't he sign the prenup? What do you make of all this?
Well, everything's up for grabs. You know, there are no minor children, so there are no custody issues. But money can make people fight forever about it. And now that she's given him really what we consider, you know, gold, which is leverage. She said she wants to marry Kanye West. She wants to grow old with Kanye West, which means she has to get a divorce to marry Kanye West. So now that Kris Humphries knows that, he can say, if you want to get out of this marriage fast, cut me a deal. He's now got leverage.
Leverage. There you go. Leverage on that front. And his lawyers had hinted that they'd like to put reality TV on trial. How are they going to go about that? Are they going to try and say this whole thing was a sham? She had her eye on Kanye West the whole time anyway?
Well, you never know, but if they can prove that it should be annulled, that the marriage really wasn't a legitimate marriage, which is a very hard thing to do, maybe the prenup isn't valid because the prenup was dependent on there being a valid marriage. So if there's no valid marriage, no prenup, now all the money's up for grabs.
Yeah.
But, you know, you never know. Legal strategies can be fun sometimes.
Back to the money being up for grabs. Let's hit the other topic, another short marriage, 41 days. Chad Johnson, a.k.a. Ocho Cinco, and Evelyn Lozada. How's that one going to play out? I mean, again, 41 days, quick. Do they just go their separate ways, or do you see a fight coming of some sort?
You know, each case is judged on its own merits. And even though it was a short marriage, I mean, if she really committed to it and didn't expect to have herself in a harmed situation, have a headbutt or whatever it is, the judge may feel sympathetic for her. She may get more money than what you would think would be deserving of a 41-day relationship.
Got it.
You know.
Okay. Randy, thanks so much. We keep an eye on both of these. And, you know, we mentioned, you know, Chad Johnson now, again, Chad Johnson, he loses everything right here. Loses his wife, the TV show, Evan Ocho, gone, and the Miami Dolphins cut him loose. We've got exclusive video here from the show Hard Knocks on HBO. Chad Johnson actually getting the boot, and he's actually begging to keep his job. We'll watch that in a sec.
If you have yet to master the